Oh. Let me just check, so make sure it's going right. Just need to come out of it again, and I need to come out of it again to deal with my OCD. Oh. I need to do it again. Oh. I need to do it again. Don't like doing this because it's getting slower each time. Need to do it again. Need to do it again. Okay, I think I've managed it. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is where I was last time I played. Inside this castle. You might, as you can see, I've the counter in the bottom. The counter in the bottom right says 14 minutes. That's because, with how it said 30 minutes or so last time I finished, that's because there's no save feature in this game, it seems, so I'll have to restart from the beginning each time I do another part. And it took me only 7 minutes to get to where I was when I finished last night, and which is quite amazing when you think that I spent 30 minutes dallying around talking about playing yesterday, and I spent so long doing that it took me just 7 minutes to get up to where I'd gotten to in 30 minutes the other day. The reason it's saying 15 minutes now is because it took me like another 7 minutes or so to get myself ready to do the video, with how I need to reassure myself that all the settings are right a lot, and then need to reassure myself when putting the game back on to make sure I have the right thoughts as I'm doing it, and not thoughts about bad afterlives and whatnot. Yeah. So, without further ado, let's proceed, yeah, and head further to the left inside the castle. Oh look, it's Dozy. I'd best put something down in case it gives me something. And that'll be the torch handle, since it seems like the most useless, possibly the most useless of all the items I've got so far. Hi, Dozy. Ah, Dozy, you're awake then. Hi, Dizzy. Yes, I'm too excited about my present. Ah, okay. You did get me one, didn't you? What? Oh yes, of course. Did I? Hope I did. Okay, yes, so we'll check the rest of this lower floor. And the lower floor has come to an end, it seems. And there's no text to accompany this drawbridge type thing, which is pulled back. I can't remember the word for it. That's the thing when you've got OCD like me that terrorizes you sometimes. It makes you feel dumber and dumber by the day when you start to forget things and whatnot. Sometimes I start thinking this is what a caveman must have felt like. I wonder what will happen if I press my action key on this, if I'll get an explanation for the portcullis being closed. See, I remembered the word portcullis, so I'm not a total idiot just yet. You try to lower the drawbridge, but the mechanism is seized up. Oh dearie me. We need to find a way to unseize up the mechanism. Yes. A princess. Well, that's lucky that the bat is too far above me for me to be harmed by it on this screen, isn't it? And we're getting up to the castle ramparts now. That must be quite a view that it provides. Oh, I should have paid notice of how far to the right the bat goes, shouldn't I, before coming up here? Still, no matter, let's talk to the princess. Oh, Dizzy, I've lost my headdress. It must have fallen off in the snow. Don't worry, princess, I'll find it for you. Flex his muscles. Oh, thank you, Dizzy. Oh, yes. Is there some kind of a flagpole behind you or something? Maybe, when we raise the flagpole, the king will see out in the distance and come back here to the rescue. Look, I'm jumping up and down in excitement, feeling safer already at the prospect of that big strong man coming back here to put things right in this castle with how it's currently in a state of such disarray and all. Yeah, so let's see what's down this lower floor here. Another bat and a table, that's what. And a spade up there. I wonder what this could be used for. Obviously we need to dig somewhere. I'm not sure I'll be able to get up there, but we don't really need to try yet. Can't remember what the princess wanted either with how I'm turning into a mental midget with my OCD. Ice cube again, that's 6 now. I've got a feeling we need to collect about 20 in this game. That looks like a rather suspicious piece of snow that we could potentially dig up, doesn't it? But alas, I'm not really desperate enough to start using everything on everything yet in the vain hope that I'll get lucky and actually solve a puzzle accidentally. So yes, I guess we should try heading up to the right now. Although, with how we've been playing for like 7 minutes now, maybe I should take a risk and try jumping across to this platform and hope the flame won't singe me to death up above. Hope I won't touch it as I jump across, but I'll put my stuff down first, most of it, so that if I need to collect something, I'll actually be able to hold it. And let's try. I was really nervous about it, that's why, yes, I made it. but I can't do anything up here though. Isn't that just typical that we didn't need to come up here at all? Yes, typical. So, let's say, we'll take, yes, I'd say we'll take all the useful looking items with us as we proceed to the right side of the map. After all of the puzzles that need these items might be over on the right side of the map, mightn't they? I very much doubt a snow shovel would be used to clean a lion's matted hair, do you? Okay, I'll try jumping over this bat, not quite so safe way. And I managed it too, aren't I a hero? Yes, sirree, Bob, I am. It does make you wonder what Dylan's, might want, isn't it? Of course, he wants a present, so, you know, he won't be wanting the spade, will he, obviously. I'm wondering if I can walk on that ice or not, as well. Just need to decide how I'm going to get by the bat. I imagine I should be able to get under it. Hopefully the ice isn't slippery though. Or hopefully it won't give way and cause me to fall into the water. Well, there's a relief. I've found an ice cube, yes. Up we go once more. Progressing up the tree houses and the trees once more. And to be honest, I doubt that Denzel will be wanting a spade either. Somehow I don't think it'd make him feel cool to do hard manual labour with a spade after all. Yeah, because I don't really know what to do at this point. Maybe I'll try a daring jump. I'll just see what's over here again. Nothing crucially important. Yes. So up here we go once more. I was hoping I wouldn't go rolling off this platform. Oh no. For a minute I thought I was going to overshoot this cloud, but luckily I didn't. So I was supposed to do that after all. And the king is here as well. Intriguing trees, Batman. I thought we were going to have to summon him with a flag or a bugle or something. And yes, it looks like we have a comb here, either that or a giant toothbrush. Obviously this will be for the lion with his matted hair, won't it? Could still imagine it being painful though, untangling his matted hair with a hairbrush. I'd be wanting to do things the less painful way and just cut my hair, to be honest. Which I'm probably... which I'm probably going to end up having to do with my Matador in the end as well. And the king won't let me past either. After all, kings are probably offended if you try to walk past them rather than offering them a petition or something. So yes, hi King. Dizzy, it's snowing, I can't get out and it's all your fault. Again? My fault? Yes, of course it is, so help me get out. Okay, I'll try, yes. Since the hairbrush is probably for the lion, I'll leave it here for the time being. And see if we can get past the king, but no, we can't, unfortunately. A little bird tells me that the firewood is a red herring, but a little bird tells me Daisy might be in this castle also. So, I'll leave the firewood. And we'll see if we can get back to the lion without dying. With all this platforming and these bats in the way, threatening to take our young lives and all. Seems like it'd be a tad reckless, really, I think, to try and break through that ice with the snow shovel, especially since we don't have a aqualung or snorkel or anything like that, Yes, reckless indeed, I'd say, Sonny Jim. And if we stand any higher than this under the bat, it will touch us and we'll die. And we'll die because I tried that in my previous recording. But because I was only a minute into the video, I decided to restart rather than play onward with 2 lives instead of 3. Maybe that's cheating, maybe it isn't, but alas, I'm still getting through the game, so yes, it's no matter, is it? Hi Lion, this should help you, hopefully. Use a hairbrush for your mane. Oh, thank you, here, take this present as thanks. And oh, nice, a pink one. Now, one might surmise that with this present being pink, this might be the one to go to my significant other Daisy. But, then again, that other one, the ring, seems promising for her, doesn't it? So let's see what it is. Some kind of golden crocodile snout-like thing or something it looked like. Oh, a hearing aid. I've never really thought of hearing aids and crocodile snouts looking alike before. You learn something new all the time, don't you? Well, yes, I'm guessing this'll be for old Grand Dizzy. But then again, the king couldn't get out of his castle either. So yes, I'm trying to figure out what I should do now at this point. Well, without the king's having trouble getting out of his castle, maybe we can, I don't know, clear snow away from it or something, to allow him passage out of it. Although it seems like a tenuous solution at best to the problem, sadly. But as of right now, it's all we've really got to go off, isn't it? I think. Unless, of course, I'm missing something, which wouldn't really surprise me. With how I can be somewhat oblivious sometimes. And it doesn't really look like there's anything blocking the castle, does it? And it looks like it wouldn't be really smart to break up the ice with the spade over there, does it? Still, time is ticking and I'm getting a bit desperate to make progress, so let's give it a shot. Now I've sufficiently tried to snow shovel on every inch of that ice, but it's not for breaking up. Then again, maybe I'll go in the castle again first. Maybe there was a build-up of snow or something, which I can clear away in order to allow the king passage out of the place. I don't know why he isn't sitting on his throne watching TV or something though myself, with how kings tend to enjoy the life of luxury and all, don't they? Come to think of it though, there doesn't look all that much snow in here, does there? And I couldn't really imagine him being so lazy that he can't walk over this little bit of snow either here. Unless, of course, he's willing to do the manual labour himself and use the shovel to clear away the snow so he can get out of the castle. Oh, yes, I'm a genius. Here's a snow shovel for you. You can use it to get out. Okay, you may pass, Sonny Jim. Oh, isn't he generous? Yes, let's head on through. And there's no reason we should really leave the firewood behind, is there? Ah, Grand Dizzy here. And another present too. Things are looking up, aren't they, all the time? Grand Dizzy, I've got a present for you. And isn't that funny how he repeatedly and frequently tosses his walking stick up and down? He looks like he could be pretty deadly with that walking stick, doesn't he, to all people who aren't quite so careful passing him and all. And I wonder if the zigzaggy mouth he has is indicative of a lack of teeth. Like maybe he's challenged in regards to chewing food or something. But alas, enough chit-chat, let's talk to him. Merry Christmas, Grand Dizzy. And the same to you, boy. I hope you haven't forgotten the presents this year. Don't worry, I haven't. You know what Daisy did to you last year when you forgot? You don't want that happening again. Too right, I don't, baby doll. But in the meantime, I've got a present you might be interested in to help you hear better. I know I should have given you this earlier in the year, but you know, sometimes it's advantageous for you to not be able to hear the things I get up to. Yes, that explains the delay. Here's your present, Grand Dizzy. You shouldn't have, young Dizzy. Well, I thought I'd better. I hear you're needing ice cubes. Here, have this one. Yes, I am needing them. A little bird tells me I need to collect a large amount of them for some reason or other. I mean, yes, that's not really the most normal thing to do in the world, is it? Wake up one morning and decide, you know something, I'm going to collect 20 ice cubes today. Don't ask me why, I just strangely feel compelled to do so. Let us proceed. Oh, I haven't collected the presents either. Although, with how we need the elaborate machine in the caves to the left side of the map by that other castle to identify the contents of presents, well, I don't really see no merit in picking up that present thus far. So yes, let us proceed further up this castle, and we find another ice cube, yay, yes. And I jumped up the wrong side to try and get up. That present's looking rather precarious up there, isn't it? So we hope it doesn't fall down and get broken or something. And there's Dora. Suppose there's a chance she might be wanting the ring as a Christmas present as well. And an item here too, over this precarious looking trapdoor. But I have a sneaking suspicion that we can work on it and collect the item. After all, there's no one up there to press the button, is there? And I get a sneaking suspicion again that that button might be the thing that's needed to press in order to cause the trapdoor to fall open, thus allowing people to potentially fall into the water down there. So let's go. 3-in-1 oil, yes. And we know what this will be for, don't we? That portcullis lever in the castle to the left. So let's drop this here for now and proceed and jump over in case fate feels like I'm tempting it and my weight causes the trapdoor to collapse under me somehow. After all, I'm a rather pudgy type, aren't I, being egg-shaped and all. You've found another ice cube, yay. And some kind of other lever, or chain junction, or whatever they call it, for a portcullis. And another, not really challenging, but somewhat trying jump to make up here as well. We're in the inner sanctum now, you see. And there's Dora too, hi. Hi Dora, are you making Christmas dinner again this year? Yes, but I've lost my cookbook. Oh, maybe you'll get a new one for Christmas. I hope so, Dizzy. Yes, so do I. And if I remember correctly, there's a hidden ice cube underneath one of these roof tiles. I wonder if I'll get lucky and find it with my first press of the action key. No. 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 Oh, that must be Dizzy 6, where there's a collectible hidden under one of the roof tiles here. I must be getting the games confused. Oh no, well, I'm going to have to be more careful jumping up there next time. But in the meantime, I'll leave the firewood here because there's a present to collect up on the way, isn't there? There might even be more than one thing to collect, to be honest, on the way up here as we head back up to the roof up there. And I seem to be running out of time, don't I? Yes, the oil we need. And because I have a feeling, because a little bird tells me Daisy's in this castle, yes, a little bird, not a little bat, I'll leave the ring present here as I proceed to the left side of the map. I wonder how I jump on this to avoid, to avoid spinning off the top. Yes, I'll leave the presents for Daisy there and collect this present. I don't think it'll be harmful to drop down. I know we've been playing for half an hour now, but in order to make for a bit of a cliffhanger, or in order to cheat in a way and give myself try to come up for ideas for other puzzles that might be ahead. I'll use an item, maybe more than one, on the puzzles up ahead, and see if any more information comes up by which I can make decisions after giving them extensive thought in between parts of these videos, yes. So let's see if we can identify these presents. That looked like a big piece of cabbage. I wonder who that could be for. A holly bush, yes, I was close. And this is a book. Ah, the cookbook for Dora, yes. But I was also going to use the oil for these, which I'll leave her in here. But actually, you know what? I think I'll actually leave it for today. We've progressed enough, I think. So I'll put stuff down and stand around here by Dozy as I do my outro and say goodbye from both me and Dozy. After all, he's quite a vocal type, isn't he? So yes, you know he'd have a rather lengthy verbosy farewell to convey to all you fine folks out there, wouldn't he? Yeah, so this is it for this part. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my friends and family and acquaintances. Bye. Yes. Turn the game off. And goodbye, yes.